Oh yeah. Uh oh, Ace was a dog in the back of my ranch. Oh, Ace was the name of my dog as a kid. That was racist.
It's just such a classic racist Nate.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Knuckle Sandwich. We're back in the saddle. I know we're taking these little hiatuses, you know what I'm saying, but we always come back to you, right? We're like a boomerang. Can't get rid of us. As always, I'm joined here with Ace, Xavier, and Nathan.
Yeah.
Got a good little show lined up for you today. Yeah. But how's everybody doing today? This nice Sunday.
Good. Weekend was too short, as always.
I definitely agree.
Crap. Tomorrow's Monday.
Mhm.
Crap.
But they did get almost everything off the list that I wanted to do. None of it was productive, but I watched my shows and played my video games, so I'm happy.
Only caught, I'd say, a quarter of my shows so far. But don't worry, I'm gonna catch up on the rest of the 6 episodes tonight before bed. Don't worry.
All right, good. Nathan, where you at in BoJack right now?
BoJack. So yeah, I started my BoJack journey about a month ago, and I was pleasantly surprised. I got about halfway through the first season within 2 days.
Yeah.
And last night I started the sixth. How do you say sixth? Wait, okay.
The 6th season.
Sixth season. The 6th season.
Oh wow.
But in between those, I haven't watched a single episode. So
Wait. Well, what? Wait.
You watched
watched
seasons 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the rest of the first season, right?
No, I just watched the first 12 episodes and then the first 30 seconds of the 6th season last night, and then I went to bed. So but yeah, I'm happy for the 6th season, man. I'm excited. It's looking like it's gonna be good. I really enjoyed it.
No, this is just a progress report. We're gonna have a BoJack episode.
Yeah, we're gonna save it for later. So I need you to stop what you're doing right now and don't touch season 6 again until you watch all the other seasons, okay?
Okay.
Like, the first 30 seconds had major spoilers.
I don't think he's met some of those characters yet.
Yeah.
So it's
I just assumed, it's a new character.
Okay. Oh yeah. Don't watch anymore.
Yeah. An entire first 30 seconds just a fever dream. He wakes up from it.
Yeah, I was already half asleep.
No, that's good.
Not doing this show justice at all. But the first 12 episodes I watched were great.
Okay.
Real funny.
That's just season 1. It only gets better. I think season 1's the weakest season.
Which I thought was crazy when Xavier told me that.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
I thoroughly enjoyed season 1.
Mm-hmm. I think season 2 is still my best, my favorite season.
Ooh. I gotta look at the all the episode titles and I'll make my determination. Mm-hmm. But overall, very, very solid series. I'll give this easily 8.5 to 9.
Dang.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what I can rate it. I would just give it a 10.
It just makes you feel, and I haven't had this feeling for a TV show in a while.
Yeah, one episode during season 6. I don't want to spoil the moment or anything, but it made me have the biggest grin on my face in a long time. And then the screen went black for like a second, and I caught my reflection in the TV. I looked at it. Yeah, it's good.
It's like TV. How Thanos sat in his chair for the first 20 Marvel movies, and then he finally stood up. It's like Zay not smiling for the first 6 seasons.
No, I was smiling. I'm just saying I never had the TV show have me, emote like that. Besides maybe Avatar.
It's a very good show, people. I highly encourage everybody to watch it.
Yeah, we'll save our BoJack episode, I guess, for later. I know Asian's going in and out, but I wanted to start off with something I found really funny. A group of sex offenders in where's this at? In Georgia for suing the sheriff for posting signs on their lawn.
Wait.
For the audience, these signs say that this is the house of a registered sex offender. You probably shouldn't like trick or treat here. So
I like how you said a group of sex offenders, like they meet on Sunday nights for bingo and they just know each other.
So
like,
they formed a coalition.
Oh man,
I wonder what is the life of what does the average sex offender look like?
I
You know?
I did look at their pictures because I was scared to see what they're these two there's 3 of them total, and 2 out of
Did they
3 of
all
them are
look like
black.
Jeff Bridges? My bad. The bad guy from like Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That's how I imagine all of them looking.
You haven't seen enough
I'm your father.
to catch a
Peter, I'm
predator.
your father. I came to this planet in 1984 and I met your mother and I planted a seed. Okay, go.
Did they have
He didn't have that accent, Nathan. You're giving him that accent.
Did they have mustaches, Xavier?
No, they didn't have mustaches.
100%.
I think one of them did, but 2 of them did not. That's why I was disappointed.
It debunks the saying. Nathan, are you? I know you're about to say it, but not every sex offender has a mustache.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But not every person with a mustache is a sex offender. But every sex offender does have a mustache. But hey, it's just debunked, all right? So if you're listening to this, you got a mustache, I guess you're safe.
But now, another thing up on the list is have your t-shirt tucked in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one. Especially on the To Catch a Predator. A lot of them had the t-shirts tucked in, if they were wearing clothes at all.
Bathrobes. All of them.
We have to do an episode about that as well. Just an entire show is comedy gold.
Yeah. And it's a shame what Chris Hands are doing right now. He's too old. All right. He doesn't know how to use technology. He's trying to start off a new thing called Hansen versus Predator. But he's just not doing a good job. I still tune in every week to his live streams though. But back to the sex offender suing the sheriff. In this county, the sex offenders, I think they're during the trick-or-treating hours, they're supposed to report to the sheriff's office and just sit there while the trick-or-treating's going on. But instead, I think they wanted to put up a sign instead just to tell parents not to go to the property. And now they're trying to sue the sheriff. And people are coming out. I don't know if those people or just the lawyers for the sex offenders, but they're calling the sex offenders brave for what they're doing.
Oh.
So they're not discriminated against.
Oh no.
But their crimes include rape and sexual assault against minors. So I don't feel.
I'm okay with them being in the. I'm okay with them being in the sheriff's department at that time.
Yeah, I'm okay with them being in the sheriff's department. I'm okay with a sign telling me not to bring my kids there. Yeah, I just wanted to start with that. I thought it was funny.
I think that's like in the spirit of Halloween though. Like imagine you're a parent and you're walking your 10-year-old adorable. Wait, nah, 10's too old. Is 10 too old?
No. I don't think so.
Let's say 8.
No, you can.
Your 8-year-old. 10. Your 10-year-old adorable kid who's dressed like Iron Man and Harry Potter, and then you see a sign in the front lawn. Like one lawn has skeletons and demons in it, and then the next lawn has a sign that says this is a registered sex offender, which is scarier.
Yeah, the true monsters of the world.
I think those are both Halloween decorations. Welcome to.
If I read this correctly, I think they're mainly suing because they put it on their property.
Oh.
Maybe they could have put the sign. I don't know. Post a sign up somewhere on the street saying "Stay away from this address" or something. I don't know. I'm curious to see how this case turns out because they're going to a jury. What jury is going to side with the sex offenders?
The Vegas jury. Any listeners from Vegas? I didn't mean that. That'd be cool if we had listeners from Vegas.
I'm gonna assume we do. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to if you're from Vegas, give this a thumbs up on YouTube. Even if you're not from Vegas, give this a thumbs up on YouTube.
If you're from Reno, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Hey. Shout out to Reno, Nevada.
The funny thing is, I think the person Nathan is mentioning is only listened like the first episode.
Well, there's room for more. If you're from Reno, Nevada, you are welcome to listen to our podcast. I guess you would have to hear our podcast for you to hear my invitation for you to listen to our podcast. But yeah, this sucks.
Jasmine has some friends in Vegas. Maybe she told him about us.
There we go. Yeah, drop the dice, pick up a phone, and click on your podcast app. Go to Knuckle Sandwich Podcast. It's gonna be a good day if you do that.
I know. I was talking to Ace about this earlier, but the next time you're just driving the car, or you and your friends are going to a function, volunteer to drive, and then you put on the podcast.
Right? There we go. Choice. That's what you do, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Man, who is this? Man, this is great. These guys are funny."
Or they're gonna try to jump out of a moving car.
They're gonna take their phone charger and choke you from the back seat.
They'll crash the car, though. They're willing to risk that.
They're willing to risk it rather than listen to Ace's breathing. Where is Ace at, man? Ace, I need you.
Should be in and out this episode. I don't know.
Ace! He got abducted by that bird that was in his room. The crows got him. Everyone pray for Ace. The crows pecked out his microphone.
Yeah, I didn't want to move too deep in the LeBron's James stuff without Asian's commentary.
I miss him.
Oh, but Nathan, you listened to Kanye West's new album, right?
I sure did. About 500 times.
I've listened to it, I think, 3 times. Just get my feel for it. My favorite song is the first one. Every other song I think is just okay.
The choir song?
Yeah.
Yeah. That choir is ridiculous. They're really good. Even when you hear them, I've listened to all the YouTube streams of the Sunday services, and it's just amazing how he can have like 50 people singing, and it sounds, you can hear like every detail and every word. Like they're all in unison. I think that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love every second of that album.
The first song, I just because if that first song was a surprise, I'll give that a strong. I give that a 9. It's because I really liked it. I wish they would have expanded upon that a little bit more. I need more verses.
Yeah, it kind of cut off.
Yeah, it cuts off a little abruptly. But yeah, Kanye West doing a gospel album. Well, what are our thoughts on that?
Yeah. Remember this time last year, he dropped that song "I Like It" with Lil Pump.
Wow.
With who?
Lil Pump. He's the Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Oh,
Gucci gang,
okay,
Gucci gang,
okay.
Gucci gang.
Yeah, they were in the in the Minecraft suits.
In the Minecraft suits. That was Kanye West a year ago. Now we have a gospel album, and he's saying, "Hey, take your kids to church. Protect your children. Let's hold hands. Let's love each other." I like it.
It's I'm a little conflicted, but I do like the message. You know what I'm saying? But it's still Kanye. I have to see. Has he done an interview for this yet?
He's done so many interviews.
The only one I saw was that little clip I put in the group chat about him saying that there was no culture. I was like, I don't know.
I don't
that
know.
Per se.
I don't think he was saying there wasn't a culture. He was saying like we don't own our culture. Like all these dances that come up, who's really profiting off of them? Or all the trends that Black people create, Black people don't profit off of them.
In that regard, yeah, I definitely do agree with that. I see what he's saying. Nathan came up with the I'm Itchy dance. Hasn't seen a penny for it yet.
Wait. The I'm Itchy dance?
It's saying, still waiting on that check, corporate, whoever you are. Pay the man.
You know, Justin, this is just a roommate secret. I hope it doesn't come off weird, but Justin, every morning at 5, when he'd get ready to go do PT with the Navy, he'd do the my ankles don't fit in my boots dance. It would wake me up every morning.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
The hardest stomps you've ever to rival a step show.
I'm going to say that that's fake. All right, because my alarm will go off at 5 a.m. This man is dead asleep. So,
Oh.
Oh no! I told Asian to try to use his phone while the laptop's recovering, because he didn't have his headphones plugged in.
It's not.
Plug your headphones into it, Asian.
I don't know.
Then go get the adapter. Sorry. I'm sorry. I did not know his phone needed an adapter.
I don't know about that one.
I know, Justin. Everything we do, you're trying to kick us off this podcast.
Hey, Ace is editing this week. All right. So
Oh.
Ace gotta
I
figure
didn't know
that one out. Well, he doesn't have a laptop now, so.
Oh well.
Hey, Xavier Nathan, has been editing for you all.
Justin Smith. You don't trust me editing something.
That was rough. I'm trying to figure out what that sounded like. Like demon possession.
Standing in the wind tunnel.
Sound like Megatron choking on a hot dog.
Like he opened up the door of a plane. Like a dog sticking its head out the window, but the window is on a plane.
So
Megatron choking on a hot dog.
Did Frank Ocean actually release an album this
weekend?
Weekend?
Goodness. Yes, he did. He didn't drop an album, but he does these blinded radio things on Apple Music, where he kind of like hosts a radio show for an hour or two, and you get to hear him. The last time he did it, it was for the primary. But this time he did it, it was just, there's a new club opening in like New York, and he was kind of DJing. And then at the very end, he played 2 new songs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I only heard DHL. I didn't know there's another one.
Yeah, the other one's called Cayendo, and it's a remix. So I guess he has an original song called Cayendo, and he had Sango, this producer, who also just dropped an album called Moments Spent Loving You with Xavier Omar. They just dropped the album the same day as Jesus is King. But yeah, Cayendo, Sango remix, and DHL, 2 new songs by Frank Ocean.
I thought DHL was decent. I didn't really give the lyrics a good look. I just played in the car.
You should look at the lyrics before you start singing along. Definitely. Frank Ocean's one of those artists you need to, before you start singing them out loud in traffic, making eye contact with people, you need to.
I thought it was interesting because I actually received a package from DHL, like 2 days before you put that message in the group or the group chat.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, my initial my interactions with the DHL company were not good because they said my box would arrive on a certain day, and it took 2 days later, and they just kept updating the day that it would arrive.
Like, well, sounds a lot like how Frank Ocean does business.
I know he is a stakeholder. Just tell me the package is going to arrive, on the day. Don't get my hopes up. Tell me it's going to arrive on Monday. Then had me looking crazy until Wednesday.
That happened to me with Amazon during Amazon Prime Day over the summer. I ordered some SD cards, and I had them ship them to my mom's house because I was out there for 4th of July. And they said it's going to be here on a certain day, and that day it didn't show up. They said they tried to deliver it, but they couldn't. And I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. And I checked where it was at, and it was a different state. So the driver tried to deliver it, and, it's in the wrong state. So they just said no. But instead of trying to re-deliver it, they sent it back to Amazon. And I couldn't just repurchase it because the deal no longer applied. So I just lost out on the...
They gave the money back, though, right?
Yeah, they gave me the money back. But I didn't get my SD card, Justin. Okay? I
And
gotta wait for Black Friday.
That has caused some problems for our Switch team.
Yeah. I'm gonna ruin my Switch.
Is Ace here?
Hello.
There we go.
Hey.
Shoot, Ace playing again.
Yes, sir.
Are we gonna kick it off?
All right.
Welcome to the Knuckle Sandwich Podcast. Today we're gonna talk about things. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm a little sad right now. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. I got everything back up and running. It's just like my laptop turned off, and then it turned back on, and then turned off again really quickly, and that broke everything. And so then it went into recovery mode and did its thing. So I guess I'll be looking for a laptop on eBay shortly.
Stop! You don't have to buy things on eBay all the time, Macy.
Listen. You don't need to buy new things. All right,
Hey, some things it's
refurbished.
okay to buy new.
All right.
Does Craigslist still work? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it still works. It's
Yeah.
still out there.
If you want to get murdered.
Yeah, I'm trying to end it all, I guess. You go
Justin, didn't you just use it recently, or was that like a Facebook version?
I have been using Facebook Marketplace. I got my Oculus off there and a washer and dryer set for this house.
Oh,
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
oh.
Did you hook up your washer and dryer yourself, or did you have somebody else come out there and do that?
No, we did it ourselves.
Okay.
They had all the hoses there. That's another thing, guys. So you just need somebody to drop the thing off, all right? After that, just go ahead and go to YouTube, because these service people.
That's what I was thinking. But that the aluminum foil, that's what scares me.
The dryer vent?
Fire. Yeah, I know, right? It's just a vent, but it looks scary.
Don't worry about that. No, I'm saying you can. That part, go ahead and do yourself. If anything inside those machines break, call somebody. All right, don't do that yourself.
All right. I was about to say, I don't know, Justin. Not everything.
You trying to eliminate a whole job field right there.
How'd y'all move the washer and dryer around? Do you have a hand truck or something?
Yeah, a little where those little pallet things are. Not a little pallet thing, but you like put boxes on it, you stack boxes, you lean it back, and you walk backwards. One of those things. I think it only weighed like 80-something pounds, maybe 100 pounds. So between two people, it was easy to move around.
Yeah, Justin's been drinking his protein shakes, doing those Navy push-ups. So if you see him in real life, he's bigger than his cartoon picture on here. He's bulked up since he went to the Navy. But Justin, he has like extremely flat feet. So that's why I was wondering if you used a hand truck or if you just used your own foot and kind of wedged it under the washing machine, and then your roommates hit you backwards and drug you using your ankles as kind of support, keep the balance.
I want to say not just my gains, but Nathan's also pretty strong. He's the only man I know who can flex his forehead. So if you ask him to, he'll just pop a tendon. He'll just pop right up.
That's what I use to jump out of bed every morning. See Justin doing his tribal ankle dance.
You said you hop out of bed forehead first every morning.
You slither out of bed, right? So that's weird for you to hear about someone hopping out of bed.
Nah, people say I have a strong mind. Nathan means it literally, right?
Nathan eats Cheetos and hides the Cheeto dust on his fingers under his pillow so he can have it for later.
Why under the pillow?
Because he's too lazy to get up and wash off that grease on his forehead.
Dang it, man. Come on, bro. You had all that time hooking up your laptop to the kitchen.
No, it just took me out of it. It took me out of it. I got something though. If you look in the sky, okay?
What happens?
Every Friday, you look in the sky at night, you'll see You know what? You know what? Ah!
You know, it seems like
Nathan
Ace
stinks. He doesn't take showers.
Yo, man.
Hey, you said, wow.
Right for the kill.
First episode, y'all said y'all can't talk about smells.
I don't care.
It's the trump
He
card.
stinks. Doesn't take showers. Okay. And he uses lemon juice to clean his clothes because he's trying to be environmental friendly. Though his clothes never get clean either.
Ace has a huge welt on his back from that crow that's living in his room. Every night.
Nathan has to buy back scratchers by the dozen. He goes through them so quick.
The crow has made friends and it's kind of invited people over without Ace's permission. Has just a whole flock of crows in his room.
Nathan likes it when birds poop on him. And he doesn't say anything about it. He thinks it's good luck. So he opens his mouth.
Y'all laughing. Why? Why y'all laughing? That wasn't funny.
That was funny.
He just said I eat bird poop. What is that?
Well, good luck. All right, so
Oh gosh, he's doing the anime breathing.
All right, I
got one more. Nathan, he on campus one day they were laying down some new cement, so he put his handprint in there, and next day they had National Geographics on site because they thought a bear was on campus.
Have y'all seen Ace lately? Looks like his barber completely forgot what he was doing midway through the cut.
Car companies refuse to give Nathan a car because they don't want that bad publicity.
Publicity.
Oh
Publicity.
man, no!
I'm sorry.
No, it cut out. I said publicity. I said publicity. I said it correctly.
Oh,
I said
publicity. Oh,
publicity. I can spell it. But I won't.
Publicity. Asking you to spell it.
After a size 21 shoe, they have something called a Nathan 1, a Nathan 2, a Nathan 3, a Nathan 4.
Ace has like a growth on the back of his arm that's kind of the consistency of
Stop
Thanos' chin.
Stop altering my physical appearance. I'm not.
When Ace straightens out his arm, the back of his elbow looks like Thanos' chin.
The back of the Yeezy Boost 350.
Nathan still cooks all of his food in an easy bake oven.
Like someone took a spiral notebook and pressed it against your skin. In the back of your elbow. Talking about shoes, you're wearing your gladiator sandals, aren't you? You feel cute today? I'm gonna add some context to this joke. Ace in his last Uber trip, he's in the back and he said, "I'm hot," and everyone got pissed at him. And that was when he. It's just an insensitive joke.
Yeah,
I'll get that reference from Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's just
called
racist
Ace.
Nate. I know.
Oh wow!
Nate.
Okay,
Sexist
okay,
Nate.
racist
I'm
name.
hot.
Okay,
No, it's not racist, Nate. That's not racist.
Yeah, okay, sexist Nate.
It's not.
What you want it to be? You want to be sexist or racist? Yeah,
They're
yeah.
both-
Now you stop talking. Yeah, now you stop talking. Yeah, yeah. That's why you have 400 teeth.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I'm back in the podcast.
Barber's clippers have 400 teeth. Oh, come on. You're going to silence me on that? Really? You're going to silence me on that? You're holding your breath kind of like your barber did? Veins popping out of his head, trying to line up that bumpy forehead. It's like driving on the interstate with clippers
Picture him trying to steady his
and a
hand.
shaky hand. Oh, steady.
Steady his hand like a sniper.
Your barber licks his finger and rubs it across your hairline instead of alcohol. You just. I'm just gonna default to barber jokes because I'm good at this.
How about you default to a shower and use soap?
You walked in the barbershop looking like bald Steve Harvey. You walked out looking like 90s Steve Harvey with the toupee. But it's 2019. Speaking of alien.
No, shut.
He asked
Shut
for,
your mouth.
You asked
all
for
right?
an all-around fade,
Shut
like
your
all
mouth.
the way around your head. And the barber said, all the way around your head? I don't get paid by the hour, buddy. All the way around. You mean all the way around your...
Acting
You
like
pay him double.
acting like Nathan's barber doesn't have to take a bus to complete his edge up, all right?
Oh gosh. What? Come on, Justin. I was
Yeah, let's all turn on Nathan. Yeah, you're ugly.
Can't do big forehead jokes, all right? Got those on lock.
I was talking about big neck jokes. I wasn't talking about a big forehead. Let's talk
Hey,
about the
that's what I
back of
thought
his
it was.
You turned it into a forehead.
For Nathan, big forehead jokes and big neck jokes are the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Fire hydrant shaped hairline.
That's why, you know what?
There's dogs that go in and out of your barbershop.
You know what? Well,
Just walk freely.
you know, dogs may come in, but at least they come through the doggy door, and I come through the regular door.
The big doggy door.
Don't take my joke. I was about to say you don't take my joke. You
How does your barber get you to
say
sit
you
still in
come
the
through
chair
the
and get
doggy
your
door every
kibbles?
place you see it. All right, don't take my joke. He saw it and he took it. All right.
You're loyal to your barber because he gives you kibbles and bits. The bacon bits. Whew.
Fall is the favorite time of year for you, right? That's when your hairline changes too with the leaves.
Y'all ever seen a llama in real life?
Yeah, I saw
When you
Justin a
look in the
couple of
mirror?
months ago.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Don't worry, I saw where you're going.
There we go. Yeah. It's that thick hide, furry, kind of curly. So you think they have some black in their bloodline, but no, it's just you stepped out the shower too early. His hair is still wet.
Ace can connect both of his arms to form one large arm.
Justin wants to build a school bus and live in it. He thinks that's a good idea.
All right, now.
Well, that joke needs context.
Yeah. Why are you trying to live in a school bus? Huh? You think there's money in that market? Come on now.
And the context for that is that's Asian's dream. Refurbish old school buses and turn them into houses.
Knowing that there's no environmental protection on that bus, all right?
Listen.
You've ever been in a cold school bus, it's just thin paneling just to get people from place to place.
Listen, you can put a little fireplace in a school bus. All right. Hey, whoever's listening right now, don't steal my idea. All right. There is definitely a market for turning school buses into homes.
It's called the RV market. They've already come up with this idea.
No.
RV.
RVs are expensive. Go look it up. You know those big RVs that you saw.
So you just want a cheap RV?
No, listen what I'm saying. All right. RVs cost like $200,000. Even used RVs cost like $200,000. They're the same as houses, basically, on wheels. But you can buy a school bus for $5,000. You know, you can buy a school bus, a fully working school bus, like probably has like 100,000 miles on it, right? And they're built to last a long time. That's what they're made for. Just a a bunch of seats on wheels. So you take that school bus, convert it into a home, spend about $20,000 converting stuff. Obviously, the more stuff you know how to do yourself, the cheaper it will be, right? Then you sell that school bus for like $50,000. All right, net profit like 30 or maybe 25,000. There you go. Knock out 3 school buses a year. You got $75,000. That's nice. You know, that's great money right there. Knock out 5. Now we talking about some real change. Pick up a guy, help you out, work on this thing. You know, give him some bucks on the side. There you go. Knock out 10 buses a year. All right. Get a logo. Get a name. Get a company name. Get an LLC. Next thing you know, you're hiring people left and right. All right. Now you always need to hire someone like Nathan to come. You know
what?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, have you ever touched one of those shavings to come off from welding?
Never.
It's hot.
Yeah,
right?
I did it once when I was a kid. I didn't know. I touched it, and yeah, it was hot. Burnt my finger. I was screaming. I lied and said no. He was working on the door, and it just fell on my finger. You know, I got too close because I didn't think I was stupid for.
Just got a contractor a bad rating on Yelp.
Well, why is he fixing a door with welding in the middle of a school? All right, I know it was after school. There's no one there, but I was there because my mom works there. But still,
was this when you were in inner city Washington D.C.?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah. Because you said a man using welding equipment to fix a door.
Yeah. That was in the city of Washington D.C. That's crazy, right?
Yeah. So. Yeah.
You know, honestly, that bus idea was more helpful than the Forex videos I've seen. I feel more educated.
Oh, man.
You know what? He's not wrong. All right.
Yeah.
We still hit Forex.
Give
Saw
more
some more posts
information.
from one of my friends. Said hashtag Forex King. A lot of other stuff. It makes me sad.
He's a good kid, you know.
He was a good kid. I don't know what happened.
I mean, he's trying to make money. What do you mean? What you think trying to happen? You know?
Then you don't have
Forex.
You don't need Forex to do it.
Forex is a proven plan. Everybody that sticks in it for the long haul ends out on top at the end. So that's all you got to do. Just stay in there. Keep doing the Forex trades. Keep bringing in more people. All right.
This goes belly up. Let's see. They run out of suckers. All right.
You know,
Speaking of suckers, Ace has 3 lollipops in his mouth right now as we speak. That's kind of hard to do. That'd be kind of impressive if you could have
thinking about sticking things in your mouth a lot.
Okay.
Hey,
So
Nathan has that detachable jaw. All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. You remember that scene in King Kong when he was fighting that dinosaur and he unlocked its jaw when he killed it? That's just how you wake up, right? Your jaw all open, you know.
It's crazy how you remember that scene. I just remember him trying to put it back, and it wasn't working. And he didn't know what was going on because he's just a monkey. Okay, I don't have a segue anymore.
Yeah, I'm
that was
sorry.
from like 20 minutes ago, but I wanted to talk about China a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about China.
What about China? Try to keep Confederate Nate out of this. I'm gonna try to hear this with an open mind and not offend anybody in the world.
So you agree with what China's doing?
What was the last thing you heard from me?
I said, let's talk about China.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I got disconnected. Here, hold on.
Disconnected like what?
No, my
episode.
Discord.
Like
Like
Nathan's
Ace's
jawline. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh wow.
Yo, let me get one in.
All right.
Huh?
All right,
Gosh.
go ahead,
As you
Nate.
zip your ear back on your head. Get one in.
Nathan's that Hannibal Lecter type. Skin suit boy. Why you talking about that, huh? Zipping ears up. Hey, come on now.
Okay.
That's a
The-
Hannibal Lecter joke. What?
Is that Hannibal
The
Lecter or
China-
that was the other guy?
I mean, Hannibal Lecter, he
No, he just eats
Chainsaw
people.
Mac.
he just ate
Oh,
people.
Chainsaw
Didn't
Mac.
you're
Hannibal
thinking of
Lecter wear people?
You're thinking of Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, that was the skin guy.
Ah,
Um,
man. That's a
but the-
Halloween joke for y'all. All right.
Good
All right,
job.
Xavier, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. All right.
I don't even remember what part I was on, but basically the
I'm
I'm
Chinese
gonna
market.
beat you up in real life, Nathan. I'm gonna beat you up.
China is starting to be a large market for entertainment because the Commonwealth, the common folk are starting to get more expendable money. And I've noticed this for a while. You'll notice a lot of big blockbuster movies. They'll change the movie to cater to China. I started to see it around Transformers. I remember Transformers when they had the whole third act
Yes,
just took place in China.
Chinese city.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But apparently people
yes.
didn't know this. Yeah, any form of entertainment has to go through Chinese censors first before they release it in there. Well, I guess not any form. I think movies and video games. I'm not sure how the shows work. But yeah, that's starting to become a big thing. And South Park just reignited that when they talked about it on one of their episodes a couple weeks ago. And then there's the whole protesting in Hong Kong. I don't want to go into that too much because there's a lot of stuff going on there. But it's just in Blizzard. Okay, so there was a big gaming esports competition hosted by Blizzard, and the winner of the competition said something on the stream supporting Hong Kong, and then Blizzard didn't like that, so they took his winnings from winning the tournament, and then they banned him from the game for a whole year.
Jeez.
People believe they banned him because basically Blizzard they are owned by China a little bit. Tencent, I think that's the name of the company. I think Tencent owns a lot of stuff in a lot of different companies. But people were mad at Blizzard for banning him just for talking about something because he didn't actually do anything wrong. I'm trying to think.
So because of that, what is Blizzard's reaction to that? Have they since apologized for being heartless, or do they kind of hope it just blows over?
I don't know. It's hard because what they did, they gave him his money back and they only banned him for 6 months instead.
Okay.
But people are still mad at them for signing this thing, his freedom of speech, to the point that even the Congress and the government has sent Blizzard letters signed by Republicans and Democrats alike, telling them that they're disappointed. But that's just them trying to get those free points, not an easy target.
Yeah.
Become a week or two later, some white Americans from a college did the same thing during the stream. They supported Hong Kong for sign, and then nothing happened. They didn't get banned or anything. So now,
Really?
yeah. So now Blizzard's in a tough part. Because why Blizzard was why would we do that when we just got in trouble for banning the Asian guy? But if they don't ban them, then that looks bad on them because they punched the other guy. But if they do ban them, they're silencing their freedom of speech. So it's they were between a rock and a hard place. They decided to ban them for 6 months like the other people, but they're still getting a lot of stuff for that because of the whole freedom of speech. And then that just connects. That's what's one thing. This is all happening 1 week. Another thing is the Rockets general manager. He put out a post supporting the Hong Kong protest. And then whenever he did that, China canceled a bunch of games or something. Then I don't know what all they did over there, but they really upset about that. And the only thing I care about from this story is LeBron James' response to that. Do one of y'all want to read that? Put it in the Discord chat.
But at times there's ramifications for the negative that can happen when you're not thinking about
No,
others.
okay. No, never mind.
I think we did a great job at the
ahead.
game last night. We can have a lot of...
Okay.
Yeah, Justin, you go ahead, Justin. I'm sorry. That's Shaq, Nathan. That's Shaq.
He has a normal voice. Here we go. And, yes, we do have freedom of speech. All right. But at times, there are ramifications for that. It can happen where you're not thinking about others. Okay. You only think about yourself. I don't want to get into a word or sentence feud with Daryl Morey. but I believe he was educated on the situation at hand, and he spoke. So many people could have been harmed, not only financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually. So just be careful what we tweet and what we say and what we do. Even though, yes, we have freedom of speech, can be a lot of negative that comes with that.
I have no idea what he is trying to say here.
He
Said he can be harmed not only financially, but physically, emotionally, and spiritually. What is he financially? I understand because they won't be able to do games in China if this continues. But is he not a millionaire already?
Yeah.
Physically,
I'm sorry,
like,
you can't make an extra 100.
yeah, no one cares about your money. Physically,
crazy.
I don't know what you mean. Like the people in Hong Kong physically getting beat and killed.
Right.
Emotionally, I don't know what he's trying to say. I'm so disappointed in LeBron James.
You know when people are talking and they use like the rule of 3 and they say blah 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 and blah blah blah. But in this sense, all of them were wrong. What? He's talking about.
Okay.
Clipped out Ace.
It's okay.
It sound like Ace got hurt seriously just now.
Yeah, physically glitched.
But he said he thinks Daryl was uneducated on the situation, and I don't think LeBron is educated on the situation in Hong Kong. I'm not going to say I know all the facts, but I know what they're fighting for. I know there's people, they've been protesting for like 3 months now. People getting beat in the streets and stuff. So I was just disappointed coming from LeBron James.
It's been a little while.
Yeah. Especially for being a black man and everything.
Yeah. And they said that the NBA kind of they like it. They rather, their players kind of speak up about certain issues like politically and whatever. They said they're okay with these things. But obviously when you're talking about, China, going back on billion-dollar deals for broadcasting and things like that, and it's going to hurt. It hurts everybody. It hurts everybody's bottom line. So yeah, no, I agree with you though that you kind of expected LeBron either just don't say anything.
Yeah,
just say I have no comment. You don't have to. It's not even him speaking his mind. I think he was really just trying to find something to say. But also he was probably thinking about his money. But I want to think that he was just trying to say something that would make him sound like he knows what he's talking about. But it's clear that he actually knows nothing. He at that time he knew nothing about what was happening.
It was.
I don't know what's going on either, and I can tell you confidently that's probably
one
what
of those
I would have
things
said
where in a time
someone
of
interviewed
not political turmoil, but when these
it's just not right.
It's not right.
Not right.
One of those things.
You gotta watch what you tweet because it could hurt people for their hunger, their thirst, and their well-being. They say that rule of 3s.
Yeah, right.
Of course, we have the freedom of speech, but there's negative that comes with that. Where is Hong Kong again? That's in China. Is that where Jackie Chan's from?
Roll the back, racist, Nate. But
Now, that was my impersonation of LeBron.
Yeah, I know. But you didn't need to bring Jackie Chan in there, all right?
But isn't he from? No, he's from Shanghai, right?
All
I know he just had that Shanghai Nights movie.
All I'm saying is you didn't need to bring Jackie Chan in there.
Jackie Chan
You
is
just think of the only person you know.
Jackie Chan is from Hong Kong.
No, I know a lot of Asian people. Don't sit here and isolate me, alienate me. make me look like the racist in this conversation.
I clearly understand. My boy Nate over here, he done made out to look like he a fool, but he not a fool just because he eats his pickle juice on his side, and he doesn't like it when people smoke the water in his back seat. Don't make him a bad person.
It don't make me a bad person. See, you know, Icy, and that's what they're not getting. I think they just get drawn off by the Southern drawl, and they think everything that I say is racist. For example, one time,
let him know.
I told somebody, put that thing back in the closet where it came from. Now they started calling me a homophobe. I was just I just meant their top didn't match their bottoms. You know, some outfits aren't good for two-stepping, and I told them put it back in the closet. They thought I was a homophobe, and I ain't no homophobe.
You don't wear a banana boat to school. Ain't that right?
Ain't that right? That's right. Ain't no reason to have a banana boat except when you're on the river with your speedboat, you know, on July 4th, or maybe 4th of July, or maybe Labor Day, or maybe Memorial Day.
You crack open a beer, and go get your Speedo, go out there with the alligator, and hope you find yourself something good to eat tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't really know about the Speedo, but
we're going to have a good time tonight, aren't we?
I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself, Ace.
You remember we went to go see that Talladega Night movie?
Oh, yeah, that Talladega Night movie. I love that. That Will Ferrell, he's good. You know, I love Will Ferrell. He did a good job in that Step Brother movie.
He did a good job in that movie. You know, he said, if you're not first, you're last.
If you're not first,
shake and bake, baby.
Shake and bake,
baby. You know, we won't be able to ride. Because if you're not first,
you're last.
You're last. Man, damn right.
This message is sponsored by Wayback Burger. We went over there to a Wayback Burger. Where was that where we went and got the Wayback Burger, Ice?
Now, I think you were in Huntsville when you saw your Wayback Burger, but I was on I-20 heading through Augusta.
I-20.
Yeah, I was on I-20 heading through Augusta, and I saw my Wayback Burger. And I had there, and I said, maybe I go in there and get some Waybacks.
I had a burger. Waybacks. Man, I tell you what, that was finger licking good. That was some good eating. I love me some Southern food, especially Southern burgers. You know, throw them.
You know, they say Southern food, and then they try to put the soul food together. Now, I'm not a racist.
I'm not a racist.
But soul food and Southern food are not the same thing.
They are not the same.
I went to Wayback Burger, and they tried to get me some chicken and waffles, and I said, "Hold up now,
what in tarnation is that?"
I said, "Where the hell are we right now? We don't." I said, "Get me back to my Wayback Burger. This ain't my Wayback Burger." You know what I'm saying? I said, "This ain't my Wayback Burger." On the other
side of the train tracks, they've been eating that chicken and waffles and fried okra and all that,
collards,
greens,
please,
fat back.
I tell you this.
What do you tell?
Okay. I go to a Wayback Burger and I see them use the apple butter, the apple sweet seasoning on my ribs instead of my whiskey, whiskey bourbon on the side. Oh, we gonna have a problem now, okay? Because I tried to tell you this. My Wayback Burger had an egg on it, and that's not Southern. Okay,
that's not Southern.
That's not Southern. That's gourmet cuisine. And I need to tell them this. All right. Every time I crack my eggs on my farm, a chicken comes out, and then you can take that to the bank. You can take that to the bank.
You go ahead and take that to the bank. Cash it, get it all in pennies. Cash it all in pennies.
Yeah. Tell me this. How in the hell? Okay. Can we crack eggs and we gonna have eggs that just have nothing in them? Okay, just eggs, not chickens. Something ain't right about that, and I think that has something to do. That has something to do with our recent political agenda. Okay. Okay. Yes, I said it. Okay. There's something wrong. What are they putting on our chickens? And why are my chickens the size of footballs? Okay, chickens.
See, that was that Obama administration. He was talking about free health care for everyone, but what he really meant was free health care for everyone, including their chickens. And so what they started doing was injecting our chickens with our medicine. See, this is something they're not going to tell you on that CNN, that MSNBC for C
Yes,
stands
sir.
for crap.
Crap.
C stands for crap.
All the
National
crap.
Broadcasting crap.
And you know
They're
what?
rejecting our chicken.
They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna tell you about this. They've been putting our chickens in the incubators. Okay, they've been putting our chickens
Them incubators.
in the
I hear you.
incubators.
I hear you. I'm right here with you.
Tell me why I can go to the store and
hear
buy
with you.
eggs for 18, but you don't when you have a chicken, because I have chickens. I have a chicken coop.
I'm right
So
there
I
with
know,
you like mud on a pig. I'm right there.
thank you, right
with you.
there. Okay, so I know how many eggs come out of a chicken on a regular hatch set. Okay, by the way, eggs supposed to have chickens in them, not yellow goo. Okay, you can take that to the bank.
Yellow. That's
okay?
how God made the chicken. He didn't make the chicken to lay an egg with just yellow goo in it. He made the chicken to lay an egg with a chicken in it. But see, as this
Exactly.
country moves
So why
further
can
away
I
from
go-
God,
Why can I go to the store and buy brown eggs? Okay,
first off,
And-
I
and
see
an
something wrong
18
with
dozen.
brown eggs. No, go
Hey,
on.
Tell me this. You had a chicken the first time in early 2000s. Okay, were these chicken eggs brown or white? Okay,
They
I'm
were
just saying.
brown. They was white. They was
They were
white.
white.
You sure
All right. And now nothing wrong with
Yeah.
brown chicken eggs, but they did just kind of come out of nowhere. Okay. And I don't see the scientifically proven data that says that it isn't.
It was when Hussein Obama took the presidency that we started getting these brown eggs that started popping up everywhere because them Democrats.
Amen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You getting a phone call?
Someone getting a phone call over there?
Somebody getting a phone call?
Did that stop the bit?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Whew, all right.
There will be more of that coming through this podcast, so you better get on that train because this is a country train.
As sure as the saloon door swings at a right angle, we gonna be on this show. All right. As surely as the grass grows yellow in Texas, we gonna be on this show. All right. As surely as black folks got kinky hair, we gonna be on this show. All right.
There it is. I mean, I
never
did have one
has.
more thing, but I guess
No. Go ahead and bring it up.
I don't know anymore.
Please cleanse the listener's palate.
Go ahead and bring it up.
This
Go
is
ahead.
still with the China stuff.
Okay.
Basically, South Park made an episode talking down about China and the prison camps and their work camps and whatnot. And then they got banned in China. And the creator's response was, like the NBA, we welcome the Chinese censors into our homes, into our hearts. We too love money more than freedom and democracy. The president doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh at all. That's back to, I think it was like a year or two ago when they were making memes about the president, Chinese president, looking like Winnie the Pooh. So he flat out banned Winnie the Pooh all across China. You're not allowed to bring it up at all. There was a video game called Detention, I think, where they had a little Easter egg of Winnie the Pooh, like on a piece of paper hidden away in a closet that you had to go out of your way to find. And once they got hold of that, they banned that game. I don't think you can buy it on Steam anymore.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was it. I know that would have worked better earlier, but I just wanted to throw that out there.
Is South Park, is this their last season or are they still?
No,
They're still
they've
pumping
been
them out.
renewed for like 3 more.
Wow. I don't know. They keep hitting that line. They're gonna piss off somebody. All right. I mean, obviously they have death threats coming at them, but they got to be careful. All right. China is a whole country, and they do some crazy stuff. So I hope they
Yeah, stuff like that is banned in China. Nathan just posted in the Discord. What's this man's name?
I think it's Xi
Bro, I don't
Jinping.
Xi Jinping. And Winnie the Pooh side by side, which is crazy because I do see it. I do see it with this
I
image.
do see it. But it's not a bad comparison, you know?
Yeah, who doesn't like Winnie the Pooh?
Not a bad looking.
Yeah, it's all in the cheeks. It's all in the cheeks. Go ahead, look it up. Chinese leader Winnie the Pooh. Same thing.
Yeah, all you have to do is type in Winnie the Pooh, and the next recommended search would be China. Man,
That's all I had. We talked about the sex offenders. We talked about LeBron
No.
James. That's all I cared about. Oh yeah, you missed that section.
Yeah.
Ain't
I'm
seen-
sorry.
Did you hear about it though?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, just experiencing those technical difficulties.
a
Yeah.
movie recommendation, Gemini Man. It's really good.
Oh, you did go see it?
I saw that thing. It was like The Matrix, but Will Smith. It's like great
Ah.
action. Anyone else?
I saw Zombieland 2 yesterday. I thought that's what we were gonna see.
Oh crap! That's right.
I should have actually just sent out one text and coordinated with everybody, but I was like, why wouldn't anyone see Zombieland 2?
Nobody
No.
wants the movie anymore. It's been 10
It's
years.
it's a good movie though. It's
Well,
a
they
very
should have
good
made
movie.
it 8 years ago.
Yeah, the movie probably would have been great 8 years ago, but it was just good.
Within
answer a
8
lot of-
years. Oh, go on.
They answer a lot of those questions, that you have from the first one, right? Y'all had
I have
questions.
to,
I didn't have any questions.
I had to see the movie again. I saw it 9 years ago.
Last time I saw that movie, I was like 5'2". So
So that was what, last year?
I just hit my growth spurt at 23 years old. Last time I saw Zombieland, I had an afro like Xavier.
Oh wow!
No, you got an afro?
Yeah, in middle school.
Yeah, I still had an afro when that came out.
Came out the wombs with an afro.
I do it based off Isaiah's age. I think he's 13. So, but I couldn't have had it for 13 years.
Wait, so your little brother's never seen you not with an afro?
I'm trying to think. I think. So I had it in elementary school. Then I cut it down, but then I grew it back out. I definitely had it by 7th grade. I'm trying to think if I had it in 6th grade and 5th grade. I don't know, but it's just pretty close. Almost matches Isaiah's age. I need to. My parents, they have the little pictures, the frame when
Oh,
it shows
that's
you at
right.
each grade going up. Your family got that?
Yeah,
My family does not, but I've seen one of those before.
Okay.
yeah. Justin, did your family also elect not to buy pictures? Because you're like, we know what our kid looks like. You know what I'm saying? What are we about to buy pictures for?
My dad is a photographer, so any pictures anybody probably could take would have been second rate anyway. Which is actually why I do not like taking pictures that much, because I took a lot of pictures as a kid.
All my pictures from school have a watermarked sample on them because no one wanted to buy pictures. And now when I ask what did I look like as a kid, people say, don't you have a picture? And I said, I don't see any.
What is this thing about PewDiePie?
Oh, I looked into it. Turns out it's wrong. PewDiePie was making fun of some memes. He does meme reviews now. And he was looking at the meme when they were comparing the president to Winnie the Pooh. And for a second, it looked like he was banned in China. But overall, he is not. I think he's too small for the Chinese censors to care about him.
PewDiePie is too small for
Yeah,
China.
too small for them. They did block some videos, the video regarding that, but if you search his name, he'll still show up on the Google results compared to like if you search the president's daughter on Google, you will get no results at all.
In China.
What?
They didn't completely ban him.
Wow.
So that's why I skipped that one.
Man.
Whoa.
It's crazy to think that China is a bigger country than America. It's crazy to think that the world doesn't revolve around America. Just in general.
Yeah, but we all act like it does, right? I mean, not all of us, but like the just say the the leaders of this country act like it does.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like to think there's Chinese people who grew up in China, live in China, work in China, went to school in China, who don't care at all about America. They probably don't know what Alabama or Tennessee is, what Chick-fil-A is. They just don't care because they have their own country.
Right. Yeah. People.
you
I mean, they know about the big ones, right? They know about New York, L.A. You go, you go to China, and you like, I'm from Mississippi. They're like, the hell did this guy just say? What? You from where? Oh, you know, M-I, crooked letter I. You know? Said, what?
Every time I go to Haiti, it's like that. They ask me, "Where is your family?" And I say, "Texas." And they say, "Is that in
Where is
Haiti?" I say, "No." Texas is not in Haiti. Dang. It just makes me feel bad for them, though. I'm like, jeez, they ain't heard of the great state of Texas. That's what makes me feel bad.
Saying up. If I asked you to name a province in France, you know, none of us would know an answer to that.
Hey, Ontario. Right? Right?
I'm looking it up right now.
I forgot how I forgot how the system works because, you know, they don't have states. They have a province, and then within that they have cities. I feel like Ontario, and then
That's
within
Canada.
Ontario there's Toronto.
Ace, that's Canada.
Wait, you said Canada, right?
I said France.
Oh, the Don Le Chilier, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Racist Ace. Yeah.
Hey, no,
Tables are turned.
you're not gonna call my bluff. That's a real French word right there.
What is?
I played Assassin's Creed Unity. That's a real word.
No, it's
Place
a
in
word,
France.
but is that one of what Justin was talking about?
Go ahead,
It's
look
not. It's not.
it up. Nah, it's it is.
Oh, one more thing. I know you're trying to close it out, Justin. I forgot. So the Mexican police accidentally arrested Al Capone's, what's that name? El Chapo's son during a police raid. It was an accident. They didn't know he was there, but they arrested him, and the cartel did not like that. So I think they took Mexico City hostage.
What?
They just flat out took it hostage. They were burning buses to block roads and stuff. They had military grade weaponry. They had those assault rifles that turn, to quote Justin, people into pink mist. Those are the kind of weapons they had.
Oh my
God.
God.
They were helping civilians. They said, "Hey, y'all better get inside. Here, you better get in this building over here because we don't want to shoot you by accident." But yeah, they held the city hostage until the Mexican police released them, and they did release them. So now I'm like, who's running that country? Is the government actually running this country, or is the cartel running this country?
It's
Unfortunate. The cartel.
fairly sure the cartel.
Okay.
Y'all know that Mexico City is the biggest city, like, I think either in North America or in the Western world.
By population or by what?
I think by
land.
size, land, yeah. Because Jackson,
Really?
Florida is I'd have to double check, but I know Mexico City is one of the biggest.
What were you about to say? Jacksonville, Florida?
Yeah, Jackson. If you look it up, it's the biggest city. in
What?
America.
Really?
By, like, land area.
Just so spread up.
Wow. Oh yeah. You Justin, did you live in Jacksonville for a little bit?
No,
Oh, you in Pensacola, right?
it was in Pensacola for a little bit.
Oh, okay. What's your social security number? Yeah. Almost got you to say it. Yeah. All right. Just testing you. Make sure you know.
Yeah,
Make sure
here
you
it
know
is.
you know it. You should know it from memory. Feel free to type it out. Have to.
This is
I need an
scary.
example one. Can you post yours?
I'll give you Nathan's. 124948169. That was definitely not my social security number. Also,
I'm about to find out.
You
All
know.
right.
About to find out. tomorrow's about
Yeah,
to
so it's
be
actually
a rough day.
population-wise for Mexico City, I think. Because it
Really?
says
Oh,
in all of North America, it's Mexico City, New York City, Los Angeles, Toronto, Chicago, and Houston are the
Is it
top.
just by area or?
I'm pretty sure it has to be area. No, I think it's population because it goes Mexico City, New York City, and then LA.
Huh.
So if it's bigger than New York or LA in any way, it has to be.
wow.
I think it's also like a weird definition of like a city. It's like
Oh,
you
yeah.
have like there's New York City, right? And then there's also like all the boroughs, which don't count as like actual New York City, right? Those are
No,
individual to city.
that's New York City.
Yeah, they
Okay.
count.
They
'Cause I know like Atlanta is only like 600,000 people, but Metro Atlanta is like 4 million people.
right, that Decatur, right?
So
Decatur.
yeah, Decatur, where it's greater, that's in there. Hey, if
Decatur.
you're from
Oh.
Decatur, that's not real Atlanta. I'm sorry. Had to be said.
Oh, let him know.
Uh-oh.
Let him know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He said, if you ain't from Decatur, you ain't from Hotlanta. This is Steve Harvey. We'll be right back.
Okay, I'm glad you exited that because I'm kind of tired of the country
Yeah.
accent. I
Oh,
live
that's
here.
crazy.
Okay, so I live in the midst of it. Okay, so my neighbors talk like this. It's not people 2 states away. It's
hey, listen, I work out there in the country, all right, every day. All right. I was in Smithfield, North Carolina. Now I'm in Wilson, North Carolina. You want central country or you want East Coast country? I give you both. All right.
we have teeth country. That's what I want. What I want to get out of the Amy Winehouse hairdo country.
Oh man.
That big lump, the big hump.
Yeah. They be out there.
Gonna take me go to rehab. Said no.
All right. Anything else?
All burnt out.
We'll close out today.
That the only Amy Winehouse song you know? I just want to know.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Okay.
I completely butchered the lyrics.
Just to put some people on, Amy Winehouse did a song with what's that dude's name? What's that dude's name?
All right, we can go ahead and close out, Justin.
Yeah, go ahead and close it out. I'm sorry.
We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
No, wait, hold on. Amy Winehouse did a song, okay, with
You're doing this to yourself. Nathan, apparently you're editing this.
it was with Nas. Yeah. Okay. Go check it out.
How you gonna
all right? Okay, Nas, Amy Winehouse, Cherry Wine. That's the name of the song. All right. I just put y'all on. I'll put y'all on.
There we go.
Yeah. You only gonna get that in Atlanta. All right. Where we come
in Atlanta.
from.
Not Decatur, Atlanta.
Not Decatur. It's Hotlanta, baby.
Hotlanta, baby.
Yeah. Blueface, baby. You know what I'm saying?
See you all. We'll see you all next time.
You know, we do what we gotta do. You know, because I came in the back and the deck, and I don't know what they gotta get in the back and the deck and the deck.
All right, bye.
Copy and paste it.